Hello everyone, Brittany here of Sun and Soil Farm, homesteading hiker, and I don't really have anything specific to film today, so I figured I'd just show you a day in the life on the farm. So I'm about to go outside and get started for the day, so I'll just bring you along with me with all the farming I do today. First things first is a greenhouse check. Make sure nothing needs water. See what's looking in here. We've been covering everything up at night because we've had a mouse in the greenhouse at night eating seedlings. So I'll check on everybody, see if everybody needs water, get them uncovered so they can get all the light they need. Because we're dealing with the mouse in the greenhouse, I went to the thrift store yesterday and bought these and this. So I'll have more things to cover seedlings with because it's time for me to start a lot more plants. And I needed to be able to keep them safe at night. And this is my creative but effective solution to keep the mice. And this is like what the mouse did. He ate every single seed out of this beet tray except for those 4 cells. Did the same thing with this tray here. So we're keeping this mouse proof. Okay, my next big task is going to be planting these onion sets. I got them at Y&W Farm Center in Madison, where I live. Highly recommend supporting your little farm stores. So I have 1 bed allotted, which I thought I had 2 beds for onions. Whoops. So I'm going to go ahead and split that really nice bed between these 2 varieties, which are white onions and sweet onions. And I'm going to tuck the rest in other beds. So let me show you how I'm going to prep the bed and get started. Okay, so for tools, I have a rake, a hoe, and a broad fork. This is the really nice raised bed that I'm going to be planting the majority of the onions in. It's got some weeds, so I'm going to get it ready to go. Okay, I'm going to weed it. I'm going to use this scuffle hoe here to make quick work of it. Gonna rake the weeds out. This is why it takes me forever to do anything, because I always find something that I shouldn't be doing to do. Found a potato growing. I'm gonna go move this over into my potato bed. Okay, next up is broad forking. Time to spread fertilizer. I'm using a mix of biochar, fertilizer, and C90. Mark my spacing. Okay, time to start planting. Okay, all the onions are in the ground. Now I just have to cover them up. I did 4-inch spacing with 2 rows of sweet yellows on this side and 2 rows of whites with 6 inches between the rows. So in there I got 158 onions. I still have a lot left over, but I have a plant and a place to put them. I think it's gonna work out nicely. So I have this strawberry bed here that I planted last fall, and I see a lot of space here personally. So while I'm weeding it, I'm gonna tuck onion bulbs in the gaps. So if you saw my face, you'd see how not shocked I am that the vole has came through and like utterly just ate the roots off these poor strawberry plants. It is what it is. I'm gonna get these onions planted and get this bed weeded. It's nice to do 2 things at once. Happy worm. So this is working out pretty well. I'm just weeding, planting onions as I go. This is gonna be a very productive bed. Okay, strawberry and onion bed is done. There's the other straight onion bed. One habit I'm trying to cultivate this season is to clean up as I go, and I freaking hate it. I just want to like leave everything out until the end of the farm day, but I'm trying to do better. So I take everything up to the porch. Before I move on to the next task. Ugh. My husband Richard would be proud of me though, because this is one of the things I do, or usually don't do, that drives him crazy. Alright, it is 12:15. It's definitely breakfast time, so I am having a big bowl of oatmeal with bananas, cinnamon, peanut butter, cereal, some almond milk, some cane sugar. First I'm going to take my shot of fire cider, or homemade fire cider. And I also just started some yeast in water so I can mix up some bread dough. This takes 10 minutes. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to eat, so it's perfect timing. I'll get my bread dough mixed and then, yeah, keep the day moving. Okay, my belly is full. Time to mix the dough. I need 450 grams of flour. This flour is a mixture of whole wheat and all-purpose bread flour. Just a little bit more. Okay, and then I need a little salt, and I'll give it a mix. Here's my bread dough. Now, unfortunately, I need to get some dishes done, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to be mad at myself later. So I wish Richard was here, because he would do them. But he's at work today, so I'm going to do my own dishes. Okay, I'm setting a 20-minute timer. I'm going to start weeding my main strawberry bed. 20 minutes is probably as much time as I want to do in one succession, so let's get going. 20 minutes of hand weeding got me down almost the entire bed. That's as much as my back wants to do that, so I'm going to use this scuffle hoe, get this walkway, and then move on to something besides weeding. Okay, I gave myself a deadline to clean all of these seeds, and I did not meet it. So I had to move them out of my seed room because these are from a few years ago now already. So instead of putting them in the compost, I'm going to go dump them in front of my fence in this wood chippy area where I've been dumping a bunch of different seeds. We'll just see what comes up come spring. So this is the area I'm talking about, and I'm literally dumping zinnia seeds, milkweed seeds, nice hyssop seeds, basil seeds, lettuce seeds. Any seeds that I didn't clean gotta go to make room for new seeds. It's been 2 hours since I started the bread dough. So that means it is time to knead it. It's definitely risen. So I'm gonna knead this for like 5 minutes until it's like good and elasticy. Okay, kneaded and shaped in a well-oiled pan. I'm gonna leave this on the counter for about an hour, let it rise again. I'll put this on top because my cat is what I'll call inquisitive. It's been an hour. Look at this beauty. I just turned on the oven. I'm gonna come back in 30 minutes and put it in. Meanwhile, I'm out in the greenhouse starting seeds. This is a tray of tomatoes. This is a tray of mostly basil. And tedious work, but will be worthwhile. I'm doing it this way because I only have 4 heating mats. And I already have one of them in use over here. So that will be number 2 and number 3. And then I'm going to do some of these cucumbers, butterfly pea, carnations, and castor beans in the 4th tray. This baby's going in the oven. Okay, it's 5:40 p.m. Just finished seeding. I got everybody tucked away safely for the evening. Just put everything away outside. So ready to go inside and eat a nice dinner. So inside I go. While my dinner is warming up, I'm gonna do a quick 15-minute yoga video because my back is feeling the farm work today. Okay guys, that is the video. I am relaxing for the evening. I'm gonna edit this and I'll see you guys next week.